Have you been bringing the battle to... Perfect. Hopefully this will let us know more about their movement. I think we've got them on the run. And there is more work to be done. But my advice, always be honest with the old man. But don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vaskr for as long as I can remember.
Thank you for coming. Yes, youngling. Have a seat. I hear you've been busy of late. Your hearts are... But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than... The cycle of retaliation may con... In any case, I have a task. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves? The boy has a nugget of truth, but the reality is more complex. It always is. The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only... One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power. They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived. The witches didn't lie, of course, but it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for it. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home. That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only... They won't give it willingly, but we can extract... I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a... and bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impure... Good. Now move... Talos guide you, lass.
come to chat with an old woman, hmm?
The Silver
These
Hand.
two aren't a
They
problem.
finally had the nerve to attack your Vasker. We got most of them, but
These two aren't
the
a
Silver
problem.
Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack your Vasker. We got most of the Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack your Vasker.
Where have you been? I hope it was important, because it means you weren't here to defend him. The Silver Hand. They finally found enough. We fought them off. The old man, Godlike, he's dead. No, but they made off with all our fragments of Wuthrad. But you and I are going to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. Only songs of your Vasker will be... We will avenge Godlike, and they will know terror before the end.
The Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack your... We got most of them, but I think a few stragglers made it out.
We're going to make them pay. It's all in the swing. Let me show you.
Don't leave any of them alive.
Make... Leave.
Should have come here. Mercy! Someone there. Weren't expecting that. Time to end this a little.
Fools! Bruce?
Time to end this little game.
Bruce?
There's someone there. Time to end this little game.
Bruce? Bruce? I cannot rest. Still
Huh?
Time to... Over here.
Bruce? Bruce?
I'll show you what's real.
I'll have your head. Let's get back to your Vasker. It's all in the swing. Let me show you. Until next time. The other.
His holy word.
You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos.
Who will start?
I'll do it. Before the ancient flame.
We grieve.
We
We
grieve.
grieve.
At this loss, we weep.
We weep. For the fallen.
We,
We
shout.
shout. And for ourselves.
We take our
Take
leave.
our leave. His spirit is departed. Members of the Circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
Do you have the fragments of Wuthrad's? I'll need to prepare them for mounting again. Careful with those. Don't want even more fragments, too. Of course, there's another... I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his thing. I appreciate it.
What do you need, my Thane?
Let me stew. Alone. Let me stew. Let me stew. Alone.
You're not supposed to be in here. You're back. Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the... Last warning, poor Lee. Now back off.
Sheathe your weapons and come quietly. By the order of the Jarl, stop right there. Oh, forgive me, but look the other way this time. Even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
The old man had one wish before he died, and he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilkas.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovngarde. But all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Godlack did not care for vengeance.
No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodlak, No matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Godlack used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Uthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken, and repaired.
Is that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield sister here. The flames of Hero can reforge the shattered. The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Uthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Uthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Ysgramor, for Kodlak. For Kodlak!
This is the resting place of Ysgramor, and his most trusted generals. You should be cautious.
For Kodlak!
The endless sleep comes for us all. Eternal slumber awaits.
You can't win this!
You are not welcome here. I will return.
Did you hear something?
That's the best you can do?
I can't go any further, Shield Sister.
This never should have come.
shall fear the dead. All shall fear the dead.
Huh?
You are not welcome here! Stir my
Greetings, Shield Sister. Of course, my fellow Harbingers and I have been warming. You see only me because I'd wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors. And I see them all. The ones in Sovngarde, the ones trapped, and they all see you. You brought honor to the name of the Companions. Did he now? I can only hope. You still have the witches' heads. Excellent. Throw one of them into the fire. It will release their magic. For me, at least.
No sign of him.
Greetings, Shield Sister. And so, I thank you for this gift. The other Harbingers remain trapped. Perhaps from Sovngarde, the heroes of old can join me in their rescue. The harrowing of the hunting grounds. It would... And perhaps someday, you'll join us in that battle. But for today, return to Yorba and lead the Companions to further glory.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Mm-hmm. Did I hear right? Did he say you were to lead the Companions? You've earned the right. Your strength and honor are apparent to all. And it's my honor to be first to address you. Let's go tell the others.
May the gods watch over your... Yes, you brought honor to him, even after his death. A worthy outcome. If you had told me a few months ago that some outsider I had never heard of would lead the companions, I might have slit your throat. But I've seen what you can do, and heard of the love that Kodlak had for it. Let's hope you can show that his heart was not deceived. Good luck, my friend. It's all in the swing, I assure you. I wouldn't have expected someone like you to. But Kodlak trusted your judgment, and so will I.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, thank you. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade. Farewell.
For me the Dawn Guard.
Do you hunt? The plains outside Whiterun are ripe with game.
Lady, could you spare a coin? Need something? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss... Really? Do you have a place like... Oh, wow. Are you sure? Yay! Thanks, Mama. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
Oh, been tending your hounds? You smell like a wet dog.
Man. Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm of spirit. The very idea is in control.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking to travelers.
are some experiments the college frowns on, if they're aware of them, of course. Till next time.
Welcome to the college. Another new student. Well, first, I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off.
Especially something...
The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed...
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Then allow... I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic, but I do not and will not... Are we clear? Mm-hmm.
Welcome. We were just beginning. Stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for?
Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with wards? Well, then... Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it. How do you think we should spend the remainder of our classroom time? Take a look. Mm-hmm. Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. And here we all are. Shall we step inside? Good to see All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious. It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
I'm not so sure we should be here.
As some of you may know, Sawthall was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sawthall. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magics they used.
This is exciting, isn't it?
Well, are there any questions? Yeah. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness... Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berlina, my dear. Why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people
My
out.
ancestors destroyed the homes of
Just
our...
identify. Bondman, please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energy.
Don't touch anything! What? I've only looked through a portion of this section. You, try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Until next time.
Well, certainly none of this will benefit my research.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that... Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder what effect might your spells have. Well, this place. I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear... What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their Perhaps we should take a look. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? Take care now. This is simply fascinating. Be prepared to defend yourself. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. But if it is truly dangerous, be careful. Go on ahead. I'll be sure and catch up with you before... Would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Come on! Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of it out. There! Now attack it! I'm not the only one seeing this, am I? Why, this is utterly unique. Be prepared to defend yourself. I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are...
Mirabelle does a fine job as master. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Is someone there?
I'm getting out of here!
I can't wait to see you succeed, Mirabelle. Certainly a few of my colleagues aren't quite as talented as they are. Spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them. See you around.
It's no secret that the college... Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been I... see. I trust that Thank you for bringing... Toftia normally looks after your... Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful. Until next time.
There you are. I've been trying to find... I just wanted to let you know that Ancano's been asking about you. I think he's I'm not sure. Just... well, mind... No. Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That what he's... But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it? You're welcome. All right, then.
I don't want to... Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine under... I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway. I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of... I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. You need a book? You talk. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? Until next time.
You there. You were in Sarthal, yes? It has come to my... I know Tolfdir is still there now, is he? My... Thank you for your help. You may go.
Never should have come here.
What is it? Ah, a test site. Go ahead, attack!
boys! Attack! Please, please let me out of here. Oh, you... I promise I'll help you get out of here. All right, then.
And begin.
Over here! Hide. Yes? The Undercroft is ahead. Come on, staying out of this. Guess it's all clear.
What was that?
Ha! Found you!
See you burn!
Never should have come here.
What was that? The library is just through here. We're getting close. I hope there aren't any more.
I knew it!
So you're the one who barged into my... How nice to meet you. So you're just one of Oren's lackeys. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything. I'm afraid you don't... Now, you can go back to your college and leave me be...
How dare you!
You know, they say no.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
I don't want to see you. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling. Looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book. Well, thank you. Night of Tears, eh? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. And here, I suppose you've earned these.
If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Good to see. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Eliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object. It practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow... I'd like to know why there's... More importantly, so we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Please
What you
do not
learn
be
here
alarmed.
will last you a lifetime.
I mean you no harm.
Several, if you're talented.
It is good to meet you in person. I merely wished... I've given us a chance to speak privately. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have... The energy coming from it, the longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation. You set this... You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I'm all too aware that my arrival... Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say
What is the
something?
meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific...
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
I think it's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. If you would... Watch it!
It's always encouraging. Well now, are you going to see him? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place. I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something? So far, I just want to learn. Didn't you know? Before the... After, others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left up... We're all trying... Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask J'zargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There. Now Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results. It's not. It shouldn't be. And when you are, we can try this again, and I'll be sure to get it right. I still need some help, if you can spare the time. I still need some help, if you can spare the time. I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
You are new. Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Is it? Jezargo hoped there might be one who could keep pace with his accomplishments. There is much. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong... Oh, but the only reason you could disagree is because you made... Skyrim was not Jezargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jezargo to become great. Swift hunting. Can you possibly help Jezargo? It is difficult. Jezargo, you must be... Jezargo is working hard, but cannot... Jezargo has worked hard on learning new spells. But Jezargo works so hard, there is no time. Jezargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report it. You tell Jezargo when you are ready. Ha! You can't resist, can you? Let's see. This one, I think. Jezargo has designed it to be an excellent flame cloak, with a twist. It is especially potent against the undead. Jezargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work.
I still need some help,
if
you can spare the time.
I need... No one's heard from the Physic Order and... Yes, I may have entered into an agreement. It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take. I know he's from... I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid him, honestly. I told you, I don't... I know they've always disapproved of what I wanted in life. To learn magic instead. But no matter how poorly they may have treated me, they're still my family. I didn't consider that until after I made the trade.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
still need some help. If you can spare the... Exactly. Now, are you ready to try again? This will be worth it. Okay, now don't move at all. Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. I can fix this. Oh no, that's not it. Oh. Let me try again. This really isn't turning out the way I hoped. I'll get it right this time. I swear.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
All better.
No one's heard
Well,
from the
it
physical
all
order
worked
in
out
so
in the
many
end,
years.
didn't it?
Hard to believe one would just suddenly show up.
Oh no, I have a long... But at least I know where to start now. Thank you. You've been a great help to me. All right then. Is it true? One of the... Lead the way.